Hey everybody, it's TAVY, aka Octavia, ringing the bell for a true smile. How y'all doing tonight? Okay, I'm picking up on the energy. A judge, right? We got judgment, so it's a judge. Somebody's tired boss with 9 of wands. They're really defensive. They've been fighting the battles, probably fighting my ancestors, whipping their ass. Or you hoes, right? So Spirit was like, they tired, they stressed out, they're worried, they got MK Ultra mind control, right? So this judge is this Nine of Swords energy because they lied about something or they committed fraud, Spirit said. And I wanted to clarify judgment, and the judgment came out and fell on it just like that. I said, okay, all right, let me think about who I knew was a judge, right? In the spirit. And it was a spiritual judge that was in my apartment or surroundings or something like that, in my devices, I don't know, in my life somehow, metaphysically, when I lived in Indianapolis, last time I lived in Indiana. It wasn't Indianapolis, it was in Indiana. And Spirit said, yes, the Knight of Pentacles, okay, claiming that he has multiple options with options and illusions placed. I always look at that card and say, putting up illusions, okay? This is someone manufacturing something, claiming that it's a party place. We ain't never had no damn party up over there in Indiana. Never, not once. There was no party. So he's lying. This person just doesn't want to be alone. Okay, what else is this judge guilty of? Justice, spiritual justice, okay? Guilty of justice for whom? He was trying to get, he don't want that no. For his wishes. For his wishes for me to be stressed out just the way he is. For lying, being controlling, abusing his power. Okay? So now what? Now what's going to happen? Now that he's been called out, I'm calling him out in this video. Ooh, the devil. So we got somebody chained to the devil, so they're sold to the devil. Some type of devilish energy here. Maybe, Spirit said you're aware. You're aware of this with the High Priestess, but we're going to clarify it anyway. So what I'm picking up on with this High Priestess is they did something with the devil or a devil energy or someone who thinks that they the devil, call themselves the damn devil, okay? So that they can do these type of projections and illusions because they're delusional, okay? They live in a false reality. They haven't woke up yet spiritually. They're 70, 80, 90 years old. Yeah, because they want an earth angel or something about waiting here. When I look at that time, they're wasting time. They're wasting time. Yeah, Spirit said up. 5 of Pentacles. They're trying to put an earth angel in the struggle avenue, 5 of Pentacles energy, to make it seem like this earth angel is out in the cold. We've got 5 of Cups, so 5 and 5. Struggle avenue, damn that sucks place, 5 of Cups energy. So no love, no money, no home. They don't want this person to have anything. 5 of Swords. So we got 5, 5, 5 here. Win or lose way. This is conflict, being deceitful, dishonor. Okay, distrust. What is he doing all of this for? Okay, because he wants to continue to have, with this strength card here, a dark empress. So he has already replaced me with some dark empress. Clarify the dark empress is her name, Rosa Pentacles, but yes, is it Milton's mother? Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, yeah. He's juggling the household here, or he's calling himself balancing something. This Milton's mother. We are no longer married. This woman is not my family. She's not my mother. She's not my mother-in-law. She's never been my mother here. Yeah, he's got a home with her that he's keeping joyous and happy, okay? Some type of spiritual marriage here. I'm hearing fraud. Yeah, fraud empress. He lied and said that she was the empress that had the ring, okay? This was just his dark empress that he chose with the 2nd grade education from a 3rd world country. Okay, we got the Hierophant. Somebody's playing the game here with the game. The Hierophant, the game, okay, it's the institution. Probably was the Department of State office that he used to work in. Consular Affairs. Spirit said yes. Ten of Pentacles here. They reached some cycle, closing cycle where they made a lot of money together on the job, and so he wants to keep her around. Yeah, Ace of Cups. So that caused him to have some type of overflowing love and emotions for her with the Ace of Cups. They were granted some Ace of Cups energy. Spirit said it's over. Spirit said that's over with the world card here. Okay, not that it's happening on the internet. Damn. This shit may happen on the internet. You might see this online on the news. Clarify the world. So endings for new beginnings, okay? And it's a reason why, we had that Temperance card. Yeah, it's a reason why. It's because they were heavily burdening someone with heavily burdened gardens. They was making somebody else do all the work, bend over backwards, okay, carrying everything on their back and or booty banging. And it's been revealed here with the Sun card that it was these two. I'm not going to tell y'all what Spirit said. I'm just going to say they're not smart. We got the Lovers, yeah. So we got another energy of a couple with the Lovers here. Clarify the Lovers. Page of Pentacles. So he was doing something with her in the dark and then, or on his job during the daytime. Yeah, identity fraud. With the devil and the credit card. They were doing identity fraud. I rebuke any and all small little minion butterflies, shrunk the kids, whatever hip hop DL. I don't care. I rebuke it in the name of the Most High God because they trying to play with me, bother me, jump into my energy every time I sit down and do my damn readings in my apartment. Ain't bothered none of these motherfucking neighbors, but they steady trying to come into my apartment to bother me. Okay, everything you send to me coming back to you times 7 to 10, and you gonna regret it. Even to your grandkids' grave, Spirit said. Yeah, they trying to have some type of forward movement with this devil energy and stealing somebody's identity, committed fraud on the job here. We got 2 of Wands, Death card. Yeah. Spirit said they sold their soul, so that they could have some type of cash money or quick cash. Maybe it was a get rich quick scheme by using somebody else's identity, making purchases. I heard grand purchases in someone else's name. Yeah, King of Wands is the same as this Pentacle, Page of Pentacles here, a Hermit energy. He didn't want us to know that. Yeah. They've been shopping and or they have bank accounts with these credit cards attached to it, committing fraud in my name and in other people's name on the job during the daytime. These are your government federal employees committing crime. Yep. Committing crime. With the Chariot card here, I can't make it up. It's a game to them. It's all a game. They figured it out, or that's how they feel. Clarify the High Priestess. Yeah, clarity. Clarity is here. We already got Judgment twice. We got the Death card and we got clarity. We've got the Justice card. Okay? So I didn't even get to ask the question today. Dang, hold up. I got another card that turned over. I'm sorry, it was green. It had a green. Where is it? Okay. Dang it. I was flowing and I took that card and I had my eye, at the corner of my eye, I had just seen that green card. There it is. Yeah, they trying to hold on tight to someone. So people are going to have clarity of someone trying to hold on tight to someone and make them wait, right, with this better things ahead way because they're committing identity fraud. Yeah, they backstabbed and betrayed someone and they wanted to continue. They committed identity fraud, identity theft, credit card theft. They purchased, Spirit said, homes, luxury crafts, yeah, because the will was in their favor, okay? Because they were a loving couple or something in the evening. Okay, that's because he excluded me. I wasn't included, so they felt like, okay, Spirit said romance, okay? So Wheel of Fortune, this whole Wheel of Fortune was shady. It was shady. He was throwing shade in my direction with this booty banging stuff, like wanting me to compete. Spirit said yes, wanted me to compete with Independence Avenue. Yeah, because these two couples, this couple, they were a couple in the dark, right? That's why it's a dark figure here. They were a couple in the dark, but they were doing grief and sorrow romance. Okay. Oh, we so sad. We need love. We need to love on one another because we're just so sad. They're stuck in that cycle of grief. And I'm not there. And I thank goodness. Okay. Because, like, really, yeah, stuck in that cycle of grief with one night stands with that Knight of Wands energy. Yeah. And they're trying to hide it with the moon, with the dark of the moon, that they were forced to walk away. Hold up, hold up, hold up. They were forced to walk away from something. No rest for the wicked. There'll be no rest for the wicked, they said. Tower moment. A tower moment. Something having to do with this color. I don't know why that color is poking up. Something having to do with this bluish color. I see a little bit of that fuchsia and that orange. Yeah, I heard they in trouble. They in trouble. All right, y'all. So this is TAVY, aka Octavia. I appreciate you all tuning in. Continue to like the videos, please. Hype me up. Share the videos. Follow me on Facebook. Subscribe to me on YouTube. I got several other channels. Catch me out there as well. Catch me on those channels as well. We're gonna close this energy out. I'm done. I'm done. Like I said, she ain't my mama. Okay. She's not my mama-in-law. He's not my government manager anymore. And he was the manager of my government manager. He was not even my government manager. He was the manager of the government manager that I was a contractor to. This person, cuckoo. He crazy. He crazy. Talk about some cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. No. I'm just talking about straight mentally ill. As they say in the hood, straight mentally ill. And he got all these low IQ, mentally ill, slightly depressed, overly depressed, and all these people that's on some type of heavy medications, okay? Spirit said, I can't make it up following him, watching him, and he's a fraud. He's fake, okay? And I'm not going there. He can have all that SHIT with all of them folk, but he best not be using my channel, my stuff, my apartment, nothing, my children, anymore. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, I'm free. I'm free. That's how I feel. That's how I look at it. I seen that tower moment. I seen the justice card. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Most High God. Come on in with the truth, clarity, way. Peace. Thank you. That's what I have for you. I will catch you all in the next video. Thanks for tuning in.